pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Happy New Year's, Edgewood.
Welcome to 2024.
We are EMTV, and we hope you had a great break.
As we return, there are only 2 weeks left, and our semester ends on January 19th.
Let's start with a brief recap of events before break began.
Edgewood hosted its first ever wrestling match during the school day, which students were able to attend. The event was a huge success. Edgewood hit the mat against PV and won the match with a walloping 60-24.
Edgewood's classrooms came out in full force for this year's door decorating contest, sponsored by Student Council. The winning homeroom received Dunkin' Donuts on Tuesday before break. This year's winning door was once again the door decorating GOAT, Mrs. Moore's classroom. Congratulations to her and her homeroom students.
On Tuesday, students enjoyed a school-wide game of Rochambeau, a grand royale of fling, flang, flu, rock, paper, scissors. The winner would be crowned at the end of our pep rally, sponsored by Mrs. Pachi and the cheerleaders. Everyone who collected the most beads went head-to-head until only one could be crowned the winner. Our last two were standing were Cage Venzel and Mr. Riedel. Congratulations to Cage Venzel, our Rochambeau champion.
The pep rally was a great time. Thank you to Mrs. Pachi and the cheerleaders for always revving up the school spirit. We turned teachers into snowmen. We introduced all the winter athletes and listened to Mr. Notar's famous "'Twas the Night Before Christmas." Lastly, the freshmen won the pickle in a very contentious battle of spirit.
Personally, I thought we should have won the pickle. Our class was pretty loud, but...
There was one Jack Lehan missing that day.
Before we move on, let's get a check of the weekend weather with Jacob.
Happy Friday, Edgewood. I'm Jacob here, your weatherman for this week. For today's weather, we're expecting mostly cloudy skies with a high of 35 and a low of 28, with relatively calm winds of 5 to 10 miles per hour. For tomorrow, we're also expecting mostly cloudy weather, high of 38, low of 31, and relatively calm winds, if any at all. And for Sunday, we're expecting a bit of snow accumulation, with a high of 38 and a low of 33 and winds of 5 to 10 miles per hour. We are still stuck under this giant cloud sheet we've been having for the past 2 weeks. And I am Jacob, your EMTV meteorologist. Now back to the desk.
Thank you, Jacob. And now back for some news. For lunch today, it's bonus day. Stuffed crust pizza, broccoli bites, and cucumbers, cherry tomatoes, and dip, fruit juice, applesauce, and our bonus fruit roll-up!
The track season is approaching. Any shot put and discus throwers, please see Coach Simpson for Spire throwing dates and times. Outdoors starts at the end of February, so now is the time to start getting ready for the season.
Attention Youth Philanthropy board members, we have the interview with Spiderweb in Jefferson scheduled for next Wednesday, January 10th at 3 p.m. Please make arrangements to attend. Let Miss Nelson know if you are not going to be available no later than Monday the 8th at the start of 5th period.
The Arrow yearbook is on sale now through April 30th. They cost $65 each and can be ordered online or through Miss Fisher in the library. If you choose to order online, please visit www.yearbookforever.com and search for Edgewood High School, Ashtabula, to find our store and place your order. There are additional options online, like having your name stamped on your Arrow yearbook.
Honestly, Daniel, I think I'm going to get my yearbook. I know not everyone thinks the same, but I think getting the yearbook would be a great idea. But on to bigger things. Time to dribble over to Brock Fultz for sports.
Thank you, Daniel and Seth, as it's a short week of sports, but here's what we got. Wednesday, the boys and girls bowling teams had a match. The boys went against St. John, and they won that 1,874 to 1,683. Our Game 1 leaders were Ian McConnell with a 179, Brock Fultz with a 136, and Braylon Weatherby with a 129. Game 2, Ian McConnell led the team again with a 180. Joseph Painter had a 149, and Carter Howard had a 147. The girls went against Lakeside, and they won that 1,672 to 1,462. Game 1 leaders were Alexis Patton with a 137, Bethany Stokes had a 123, and Kylie Miller had a 110. Game 2 leaders, Alexis Patton led the way again with a 179, Lexi Toronto had a 123, and Isabella Emery had a 110. On Wednesday, the boys basketball teams traveled to Brookfield to take on the Warriors. JV won 53-45. Devin Christine had 19 and JJ Dufour had 10. Varsity got the win 68-50 as they improved to 7-1 so far this year. Jacob Ernst had 29, Logan Cray had 18, and Mason Thor had 11. Saturday night, they will travel to Perry to take on the Pirates. Tonight is the girls basketball game against Madison as they compete for the #1 spot in the Chagrin Valley Conference. JV starts at 5:30. Students, if you bring in a non-perishable food item, you get in free. Wear red and support the ladies. Boys and girls swim will both compete tonight at Spire for the Ashtabula County Championships. And tomorrow morning, Saturday, the wrestling team will go to Perry. That's it for sports this week. Back to the desk.
Music is often a debate inside the EMTV studio. So, we want to ask you guys, what are you listening to?
Personally, I like to listen to a little Mozart, a little violin, a little, I don't know, piano, harps. I love that kind of stuff. So, I'm hoping to learn about some new music. Take it away, Raven.
Hey, so I have a really important question for you. What's your favorite type of music?
I really like pop music, whatever's coming out, whatever's new.
Hey, so I was wondering, what is your favorite kind of music right now? Like, what are you mainly listening to?
Mainly I've been listening to classic rock.
Hey, I was just wondering, what's your favorite type of music?
No, I like worship music for real. Unrelated. Like we both recording right now.
Oh,
I
nice.
like that. I like that.
So what's your question then if we're cross recording?
My question is raccoon or skunks?
Raccoons, they're absolutely adorable.
Yeah.
Hey, I have a really important question for you. What's the main type of music you listen to?
Country.
Hey, I have a quick question for you.
Alright.
So, what kind of music do you mainly listen to? Like, what's your favorite genre?
Well, I listen to like all kinds of music, like literally every genre, but I'd say my favorites are probably like classic rock, jazz, and like alternative.
Noah Kahn.
I don't know them. So what kind of music do they sing?
I don't know how to describe it, but it's not really like. Ooh. I don't know. Do you know the song like the album Stick Season or like Die Drunk and stuff?
Hey everyone, it's me Raven for birthdays today. So, I'd like to wish a happy birthday to John Crooks, Teo Norman, Jacob Lambert, Manelli's Alicia, and Josh Stack. Happy birthday everyone, and now back to the desk.
Edgewood Media!